Hi, I'm Mark with Hothead Headliners. We're going to show real quick how to install this Sunrider headliner. This is for the JK, the 07 to 18 JKs, and it works for the 2-door and the 4-door, both all the same. Okay, so this is the actual headliner you're going to get. One side is a nice headliner fabric. It comes in multiple colors, which I should be showing. This is actually one of them. Black, blue, red. It's on the website. You'll be able to see it. This is what's graphite. Okay, so, and these things are reversible. If it's like winter and you're going to put it in, you put it in with this side down. It looks much nicer. And then in the summer when you're going to be flipping your top back, the reason we have to do this is because headliner fabric's never meant to be in the sun, and it will sun fade very fast. So in the summer we're going to be using your top. You flip it over and you have this side down. This is a good marine fabric. It won't sun fade. And Velcro sticks to this, which is relevant because you're going to install these Velcro strips that come off on the bars of your Sunrider top, and this is going to go up in your header bar. And I'm going to show real quick how to do that. So this is what you're going to get. It's 3 layers of fabric, and it has radiant barrier foil in the middle to help block heat more. So you're just going to get this, the Velcro strips, a nice little sticker, and a QR code, which is going to show you this video. You're going to be able to scan it and see this.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to show how to install those 3 Velcro pieces. You're just going to need some alcohol. You don't need a giant can like this, and a clean rag. Now, I got these installed, so I'm just going to simulate how to install them. You get your rag wet. Don't spill it in your Jeep. Get the excess off. This small piece right here goes up inside this header bar right here. And so the first thing you want to do is unclamp your top so it's loose. Take your clean rag, wipe up in there. Okay. And then you're just going to take this piece, this short piece, and you want to kind of center it between these things. If you need to make a little mark on there, you can. It doesn't matter if you get it perfect or not. So it's going to go up in there, and you want it, I can't show any of this, but you want it about a 1/2 inch, the front of this, about a 1/2 inch from the edge back. And the way you're going to put it in there is you just pull a little bit of it back like this, stick the carrier so it is going to be sticking out when you stick this in there like this. Get it centered, push it up in there about you want. All you got to do is just get a little bit stuck. A little bit at the front, pull your fingers over, kind of feel that it's straight, and then you just pull the carrier out. Just like that. Boom. Stick it down. Now I already have a piece in there, so I don't want to put this in there. Then save this, the cellophane you have, because this stuff's very rough, and use it to push down and to get it all pushed down really tight. Okay? It's really easy to put on. So that's how we put that piece on. Then we get the longest piece. Okay, this bar right here, it's maybe 7/8 of an inch wide, and this is 2-inch Velcro. Now there's these little bolts here and here. This thing is maybe a 1/2 inch short of both of those. This one, I have the short one. Okay, you can hold it up and see exactly where it's going to go in relation to those 2 bolts. It can't really go past it. There's one right there, and here's the other side right here. And see how I have this one installed. Okay, and the back one's installed about a 1/2 inch short of that. It wraps all the way up around the sides. Okay, and so here's how you do that. You just peel back a little bit, put it about where you want to start. You can't see it, but I'm feeling on both sides that it's kind of centered. And then I just pull a little more back. I put my fingers on each side of this, and I can feel the bar that it's centered. It ain't gonna stick to the other Velcro really good. Put the whole bottom on just like that, going all the way across, that it's centered, and then you just start pushing up, and it wraps right around that. And again, you use this cellophane here to push this stuff down because it's very rough. You're going to do the same thing with the back piece. Clean your bars, and if I didn't make it clear, you want to clean these bars with alcohol, just like you did up here before you install this. I know I'm going really quick, but I'm kind of in a hurry. This one goes just like that. You want to center it right on there and wrap it around. Okay, so once you get those on there, you can get all this junk out of your car. We're going to grab the liner. Now we're going to put it in with this side down, but the installation is exactly the same. And basically, there's this big 4-inch piece of webbing sewn on the front. The whole of that is going to go inside this, inside your header. Can you see in here? It's going to all go in here to where the front edge of this is going to be even with that. That's how you know how deep to put it in. Okay, I still have this unbuckled. We have the Velcro in here that is going to stick to this Velcro a little bit. On each one of these, there's a little notch cut out of that Velcro. That is dead center, and it's on both sides. There's a little B stamped on your top that's dead center. So you know right where, because you need to have this thing centered. Now, I can't see in here at all. But all you got to do is just stick that up in there. And you can basically feel it's stuck to that Velcro a little bit, so I'm just going to pull it off with my fingers, push it a little bit more forward, so it's just at the edge there. Push it there. Okay. And all you got to do is stick it right here, stick it right there. If you get any little bumps in it, you just pull to the side as you're kind of pulling back. You don't want to pull this out of there, so you don't need to pull back that hard. Now once you get it about right there, what you want to do is stand up, grab your bar if you don't have them, and just push down on your top, so you're pushing the Velcro piece down. If I rub my hands across the top on the outside, it pushes this down nice and firmly into that. Okay, but I got it installed on the bars, and then all you got to do is turn around, and this just stuffs up in the back. And it just tucks right in there, okay? And then I could latch this down, or I could just flip this back. And it's just tucked right down in there. Okay, I'm going to flip it back. So if you look at the front edge of this, you can barely see the edge of that. And it's not crucial that it's exactly perfect. You could be back a little bit more. You could be forward a little bit more, and it would work just fine. You have plenty of play in here. So, and to install it the other way, it's exactly the same. Except when you're pushing down right here, the hook side of Velcro sticks to this pretty good, but you need to push down pretty firmly. And that is it.